Attention Deficit Squirrel, New York. In that tree over there.
Oh, what is that? A warning! Oh no! Oh no! FBI? Who is this FBI? What are they trying to warn us about?
A well-armed militia, armed with everything but brains, planned on kidnapping Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and trying her for treason in what I'm sure would be a fair trial and not in any way resemble a kangaroo court. Boing, boing, boing.
No lawyer? No witnesses? What sort of due process is this?
I not only believe that clip from Dark Knight Rises is perfect for the story, but that movie might quite possibly be where they got some of their ideas from. Think that unlikely? Think I'm grasping for straws over here? Hyperbole! Well, first, their plan was to storm City Hall and kidnap the governor while torching police cars with Molotov cocktails to thwart any attempts of being apprehended.
So you came back to die with your city.
But I guess that was too obvious, so they decided on going with abducting her from her vacation home, forgoing the Molotov cocktails this time, and instead blowing up a nearby bridge to thwart any attempts of being apprehended. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you keep things a little more under the radar. Oh, and by the way, if something went wrong and they were unable to execute their plan, their backup plan was to just execute her. Okay, so, hold it now. Let me get this straight. Their objective is to bring this woman, the governor of Michigan, before some kind of tribunal for crimes they perceived she's committed against the people of Michigan. To take action where they feel the law has been slacking. An action that many are now saying Trump incited by specifically tweeting, "Liberate Michigan." By specifically tweeting, "Liberate Michigan." By specifically tweeting, "Liberate Michigan." Finally. Because of course they would try to blame him. And this group feels so strongly about this that they are willing to kidnap her from her summer home and blow up a freaking bridge in the process, because simply running into a federal building to abduct an elected official while torching police interceptors is apparently where they draw the line, okay?
Alright, wait, so far.
So it's all that hullabaloo, or if that whole kidnapping thing doesn't go down like planned, just kill her!
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Well, why go through all that trouble then? Seriously, I'll stop making sense in a minute here, folks. Just think about this. When have you ever heard anybody say, "Bring the suspect back alive"? Or just kill them. You do whatever turns you on, man. You know, whatever you're feeling at that moment, just kind of go with the flow. Hey, you do you.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Oh, no, stay. Go with the flow.
All right, alive, dead, 6 to 1, half dozen to the other. No skin off my teeth. I mean, jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. Well, who are these wackadoos, you might be thinking to yourself then? Well, I'm glad you thunk. The name of this militia is another reason why I wouldn't be at all surprised if they got their ideas from a comic book, calling themselves the Wolverine Watchmen.
That's the worst name I ever heard.
How long did it take you to come up with that name, huh? They even had a secret meeting room in one of their basements that was only accessible through a trapdoor under a rug.
To the Batcave!
Uh-oh.
The article that I'm getting most of this information from says that their main motivation for doing this is the current state of the judicial system and gyms being closed. Oh, woe is me if we miss leg day. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble. But hey, I'm sure it's worth every single year that you're gonna do behind bars for being deprived of a few months of CrossFit, am I right? But I guess the bright side is you'll have plenty of time to work out in federal prison. Also mentioned, of course, is the Boogaloo. Which, if you don't know, is most commonly a far-right term for the impending, inevitable civil war. Attorney General Nessel had this to say about the incident. There has been a disturbing increase in anti-government rhetoric and the re-emergence of groups that embrace extremist ideologies. These groups often seek to recruit new members by seizing on a moment of civil unrest and using it to advance their agenda of self-reliance and armed resistance. This is more than just political disagreement or passionate advocacy. Some of these groups' mission is to simply create
Strike that. Reverse it.
chaos and inflict harm upon others. Now, who does that remind me of? Why does it sound like he's talking more about Antifa than these fucknuts? And why don't we hear more people talking about Antifa this way? Oh wait, that's right, they don't exist! They're a concept, man.
Wow, reality, what a concept.
Far-right extremism is very real, but so is far-left extremism. It's very real as well. So why do we see so much focus placed on and direct labels placed on right-wing extremism while left-wing extremism seems so difficult to define? Is it literally just that the vast majority of elected officials in these cities where we see this violence go down are left-leaning? So they, in some part, agree with and support their cause no matter how violent they become? The end justifying the means? It certainly seems so. Well, luckily, this plan was stopped. Maybe you guys could try a little harder to stop these fucktards too. Maybe. Or are you too busy charging the decent citizens of this nation for doing your job for you? But look, the reality is, these Wolverine Watchmen are feeling what a lot of Americans are feeling right now. A lot of Americans are frustrated about businesses shutting down, about losing jobs and tanking an economy, about watching cities burn to the ground while police sit by and watch with us, doing nothing, because they are being ordered to stand down by liberal mayors and governors, or getting called Nazis and Gestapo for trying to do their jobs or defending their own lives. But that's another video. Anyway, please be sure to comment, like, share, subscribe, go for the ring, grab the bull by the horns, grab it by the pussy, god damn it, and thank you so much for watching. We must open this gym so I can work on my abs and pecs, and you can flip the big tire and make the battle room go back and forth, or whatever you want to do. Push-ups, crunches, squats. Storm that gym and wipe down the machine when you're done.
Yeah.